Hey guys, Tomboy601, and today we have what will be an insane Riga game. And fun fact, it will probably be one of my last Riga games because while playing this game, I was taking advantage of the 5x first win bonus that was going on last week because I still need to grind through a couple of the lines. I've pretty much ground through everything except aircraft carriers now, and I have all of my tier 8s available for purchase. Don't have the funds, but they're available to purchase. Anyways, this game ranked us out of Riga so that we can move on to Petropavlovsk, but I think this is one of the best ways to send it out. Now, we do open up with what could only be defined as terrifying because we hit the immediate right-hand turn and tried to get some distance, but we still got spotted because these Russian boats, they get spotted. But we do also have a broadside Colorado there, and we're going to pick up our first 6,000 damage of the game, thanks to him being broadside. As far as our commander goes for this, we are using Ivan BD Lightful with Mimbelli and Von Essen. Beyond range, intuitive, punch through, and fear my roar, which is his unique skill, which boosts shell grouping and dispersion. And then fully packed is our commander build. Just want to get that stuff out of the way as we begin to punch this Zara. We got a little bit of damage there, and it was encouraging because like, oh, I didn't think we would get pens, but clearly he turned in the smoke and gets us our next Citadel. So what is the plan? What are we doing? Well, Riga kind of likes to be played nose-ish in, so I'm trying to get at an angle where I can get nose in, but be able to get broadsides on the guys at B. But at this point, Zara is proving to be such a juicy target just sitting in its smoke out in the middle, which I don't really understand the plan there. Because, like, I've been known to try that move when I'm in a British light cruiser where the smoke will stay around long enough where if no one has radar, then there's like a possibility of being able to make the cap. But I don't know what his plan was there. Anyways, Tashkent wanted to go around the long way, and he's going to be greeted by both our destroyer and us, which is nice. We are just outside of his, like, I think, visual detection range. So we're going to go ahead and use the good old Russian radar. We're saving it until this next salvo is ready to go. That way, once he's spotted up, we have the ability just to throw some lead at him. We get some beautiful hits. Riga, the damage per HE shell, not that great. We definitely took some good hits there, but that's just because of the Russian railguns. And thank God that Colorado, he has our name. He's looking to do damage to us, and thank God he had the HE loaded because I assume he was preparing to try to fight off our destroyer, and he was anticipating trying to support their destroyer. But thank God he had the HE because, well, that could have hurt us a ton. But now we sort of have this side clear, right? We have Colorado off to our nose, but we now have these Gneisenau in what will be a beautiful, beautiful broadside. So it's time to start to get to farming. And yes, Colorado can do some damage to us. He can punch through our nose. Thankfully, we're sort of thin. Thankfully, you know, dispersion kind of puts shells all over the place. Thankfully, I believe we do have some anti-dispersion builds going on right now. And thankfully, finally, there is a grouping of battleships all in one square to our rear. So maybe he'll start to engage with them because some of them are broadside and they're a much better target to shoot at. Or, you know, maybe just me, the CC, as we pick up our third kill right there as the first Gneisenau goes down. And the second Gneisenau here goes, well, it worked so well for the last guy. Why not try it again, right? What could go wrong? So we're going to continue doing what we've done. We're not having a huge damage game, right? We're getting some consistent damage, some consistent chunks here and there, and that's kind of what's going to sustain us. And that's sort of what these guns are good at. They're good at being consistent and accurate at long range. As you can see, just how many of those shells we were able to land up in the superstructure as we get overpens going up there. He's going to turn broadside again. Our team's doing a fairly decent job of being spread out, though I have to say, if we look at our map control at this moment, not doing too great. We don't have a cap. The enemy team has 2 caps, and everyone else has fled to this side. So not great, but let's see if we can go ahead and turning around as this guy's now, who is taking the brunt of the fire, is nearly down now. And we are just kind of keeping an eye on the Colorado because we know he has our ticket, right? We know he's itching to get some damage. As we go ahead and finish off this Gny's now. Gny's now. But my main concern is just getting behind this island so that we break contact with the Colorado. If we can break contact with the Colorado, then we can do some fun things. But Nagato now wants to come out somewhat broadside, so we are going to begin farming away on Nagato. You can see how this game is sort of going, where it's sort of pop goes the weasel as far as what ships are coming out to do damage as we take another big ol' hit from Colorado. Like I said, he has our number. He wants to get the kill. He wants my head mounted on his mantle, and I guess he has every right to do that. As Nagato realizes this may not be the best thing, and we end up running into our teammate here. And I'm going to say thank God, because if we wait a couple of seconds, we're going to see some shells that are going to impact him and not us. And thank you very much. Oof. Big hit there, but thank goodness they weren't for us. And, well, we are now free to try and turn this game around. We do have the ship advantage. Nagato kind of turning tail. And as Nagato starts to kind of leave our range of fire, a new ship approaches, and that is the good old Edinburgh out there. And this Vanaquin, who has been, I think our destroyer has been chasing around, and he has gone on the longest flank for a reason that I'm not sure of, because, like, usually when you see destroyers pull shenanigans like that, it's because we have a carrier, and they're going to go murder the carrier. And, like, okay, fair play. You're using your pent-up rage and anger after that. But this guy, not 100% sure what the backfield play was. That he does end up taking down the Miyoko, and we will go ahead and wipe him off, giving us the Kraken. But there's still 3 ships on the board, and there are still, we are still down on points, and we kind of need to start remedying that. So we're going to try to get our nose within this area right here. We're going to fire off the AP. We're not expecting it to do much, just because Edinburgh Bow is going to bounce our 220s, because that Edinburgh Bow is simply ridiculous. We're going to take the blind fire on the Edinburgh, get a little bit of damage there. Yep, 5 pens, decent enough. I'm just trying to inch our way in. I am still paranoid about this Colorado. We are spotted right now, which tells me there is someone else out there, but thankfully Edinburgh is doing the, I'm safe in my smoke, I can do a turn, and we're going to go ahead and start hammering him. Hopefully our teammates will chime in once he gets spotted on their radar, kind of get a second salvo out doing the small spread, as he's going to accelerate and get out of there, as he's realizing his position in the smoke may be untenable, but, like, our radar just went down. He would be fine, but he can't slow down now. He's committed to leaving the smoke, and, well, we will, I thought that was going to be a kill. We will mop him up here shortly. There we go. This salvo should fix it up. And now that we've done that, I was hoping we'd drop spot. We haven't. And, well, our friend the Colorado, always an eye for doing damage to us, has decided it is time to do some more damage. Now, we have a couple of options here. One bad thing is we are permanently spotted, which not a great sign. That tells us that there is a destroyer. The destroyer is out and about and nearby, and we kind of have to make a choice on what we're going to do. And at this point, I'm like, okay, there are maybe two battleships chasing this Colorado. I believe in my team. I'm going to turn broadside here and probably pay a pretty hefty price for it. But someone's going to need to handle this destroyer if we have a chance to win, as we drop spot here. Someone's going to need to handle this destroyer. We have the ability to at least locate them with the RGA, as we take a massive hit for the Colorado and he gets a high cal. Someone's going to need to locate this destroyer, and we have RGA telling us where he is, and we have sonar and radar. So of all the ships that are up, because I don't know if you've noticed, but that backline destroyer is now down. He's not really participating in the match anymore. We're going to be the ones who are going to have to go after this destroyer. And we're going to have to do it quickly because as of now, we're not going to win this on points. Like, I could try to take B, but taking B will not win us the day in points. There's too big of a deficit now. This is a straight up team deathmatch. While we have a large advantage on ships, we have totally lost the map control portion of the domination match, and as a result, it has put our team in this position. So we now know that, we know we're gonna have to do a kill, and thanks to this smoke, we kind of know where their destroyer is because it's still sort of expanding, which is it's a good thing for us to know. Our radar's almost back. We know once we have radar up, we are going to be able to spot this guy, fire in the HE, and we go ahead and knock one of the torpedo tubes and his engine. He's clearly running unstoppable because the engine knock doesn't exactly prevent him, and at this point, it's just about DPM. We need to get him knocked out. We spotted him horizontal, so there is a very good chance that torpedoes are on the way, but like I said, we need to knock him out, and our team's finally starting to fire at him as those torpedoes that we knew were on the way are coming in, and well, shots out as he goes dark. We go ahead and take him out for our 7th kill of the match, and we also, as he takes us out, and well, now we are just down to watching what is going to occur with this game. 3 battleships chasing a Colorado. If the Colorado can survive, he will end up winning the day. And well, I'll go ahead and fast forward so you can see what happens. And in the closing seconds of this match, Colorado goes dark with a fire and ends up going down, sealing the victory for our team. GG's to that Colorado player. And well, let's go ahead and take a look at the scoreboard because that is a 4,000 XP game right there in the Riga. Guys, if you like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. See ya.